Can we start the meeting? We don't have much time.
Aye, we're all waiting for you. Right, gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
A few unruly townsfolk with sticks. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Too fucking right. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Bergov will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Bergov. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
Sir Hans here is right. It's starting to piss me off the way Von Bergov's been stringing us along all this time.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need a dozen men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Bergov, use at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me Von Bergov has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlets. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Pragas, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed? What then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
So you'd rather hide and ambush flower wagons?
No, bullshit, Turko.
I know going...
Dangerous, my art.
That's enough. Von Bergov has to die. And if they are not...
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
We can't take it. Your people will surely need...
Drop the courtesies, please. All I want is to get Von Berg...
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires invest... They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Maleshov down
Ah, a company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that, couldn't we?
No, not so fast. We don't have the cannon yet.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on them. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague Regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
Ah, I was afraid you'd never ask. I can just see the look on von Berg.
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you. In the meantime,
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
a lot of soldiers need a lot to eat.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking.
And what are we?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Praguers.
What do you say?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun's about to start!
I need to talk to you.
Christ. One beer after another.
Oh, Ricky. Somebody beat me to it. All mushrooms from yesterday.
Yes?
Oi, you! Come here! Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
Why don't we make a deal? I'd like to take a walk around your camp, but my purse is really heavy, and I'm tired of carrying all that weight.
Oh. If it's too heavy for you, I could help you with that. It's the Christian thing to do, ain't it?
Here you are.
But don't draw attention to yourself. And if anyone stops you, we never saw each other. Is that clear?
Crystal clear.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
Here.
Mine! Had you found what you were looking for, sir?
Good hit!
Van egy remek ötletem. Szedj össze néhány cimborát és vívjunk meg egy pár tűzzel.
Az jó lenne, de a mesél. Good doggy. Good boy.
Hey, you! Sir, that's what you said last time. And the time before. And now I ain't no material to forge anything for you.
Don't dare you speak to me like that, you louse. You've forgotten who's in charge here. I know full well you rob our soldiers here. You get to pay for
repairs you never do.
But that's not true.
Then you're a right idiot, and I'm not surprised you don't have a groschen. You'll make me new horseshoes, or I'll deal with you.
Come on. Almost there.
Greetings to you, friend.
It's you!
That fella from Nebuck! I don't believe it! Well, come here, before I call the guard!
Fuck off.
And I wanted to do this the easy way! You're a dead man! Huh.
Hang him!
I've got my eye on you.
Ave Maria.
All right.
God bless. Greetings.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily... Good doggy. Good boy. Good day. Yeah, greetings. What do you need, sir?
I'll have a look at... Let's talk about the price. That?
Thank you. Excellent. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir. How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to...
And what?
I'd like to get to know...
Don't worry.
I can't wait.
All right.
I'll gladly pay...
Wonderful.
My, that was really something. I can't mention that at confession, but you can come back any time.
What's the hold up?
I'm here.
Come.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... It's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you?
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon, and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're gonna move it to Sedlet.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
Ah, so what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Who's in charge here?
Now, that's a pretty complicated question. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlet. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Cherkan. Then...
What is this Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grossov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlets. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabokov that time.
That Horson who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Where's the cannon?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard, and what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder stores.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they...
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. Ah, they won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Pragas. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man, so I'd try my luck with him.
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sidlitz. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den, and we'll get to work.
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing, or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you're like. If you give the game away, you're a dead man. Just try and act normal. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs, but the captains have things under control for the moment. Although
what?
there's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me, but it seems not. Be careful.
Do you know anything else about the Pragas that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others, so they aren't too popular around here. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just like all the others.
What's it like here? Should I be afraid?
Not really. But I wouldn't call it peaceful here. You know what it's like. Humans here, Pragas there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries who want to fill their purses. All hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that, it's lovely.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
Careful. At your service.
Hey! It's you! That fella from Nebba! I don't believe it! Well, come here before I call the guards!
Tell me, What do you want?
It's you.
What?
You got me mixed. How's it possible? We smashed you to smithereens.
Did you hear what I said? That what?
We killed you. Oh, look.
What the hell are you talking about?
Everything blown sky high. People screaming. There's info.
Damn. All right, it was me. But I'm alive.
I've got to get out of here. Have you been past the smithy? Boom. 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 You've got coin. I saw you at the gate. Give it to me. Right. I can't get away from here without coin. I can't sleep.
All right, I'll give you some coin.
Thank you.
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Gros, Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
I know about herbs. If you have a sore throat, or need some extra energy, or you...
That kind of thing always comes in handy. We don't need another.
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need...
Aye, we need that. God knows it.
I'm the best warrior far and wide. Give me any weapon, and I'll show you what I can do with it.
That's all very well, but it don't knock me on my arse. It's what's expected from a soldier, isn't it? Is there anything else you can do?
Oh, damn it, is that still not enough for you? What more do you want?
For you to stop hassling me. You're a bit pushy for my liking. It's a bit suspicious.
All right. I'm interested in those devilish weapons you have. One good shot can cut down a whole charge of heavy cavalry, I've heard.
That's going a bit far. But its shots are deadly, that's true.
I'd love to learn how to operate something like that, please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. He might be even mouthier than I am, but he's pretty handy with his sword. Not like the other clodhoppers who keep pestering me.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
It's a deal. I'm not afraid of any job.
Damn it, Crow, this lad might actually have what it takes.
Ha! Maybe he'll help us get out of this shithole at last.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Hang on, why would they go past Miskovitz? That's not on the way to Sedlitz.
That's what I don't understand. But you can ask them if you find them.
Do you think someone ambushed them?
It's possible. The locals aren't too fond of us.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it, and we need it back. Got that?
And what should I do when I find these fellas?
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them. Bury.
What, take down 7 men? But
do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right, then.
what if there's more than one charter? I need to know what's...
Nothing a yokel like if there's more than one.
And is that all you know?
Well, Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now?
Go ahead and try it yourself, genius.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by and...
And let me tell you, you ain't never...
All right, I think I understand.
So, what are you standing here for? Do you want my blessing?
Don't worry, sir. You can rely on me. Consider it done.
Hergott, lad. You're pretty sure of yourself.
A bit too sure, if you ask me.
Isn't he just? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. Some extra work will do. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. And with a bit of luck, you'll get us something to eat without... Now go.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking for the local sawbones. They...
So, you came straight to me. Is that so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali.
Sorry to say this.
Very busy?
Henry, sir.
Big? Wise? Courteous?
I'm sorry, I was just a bit taken by surprise. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I've had such a conversation. Have you never heard of Prester John?
I think our parish...
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
Well, I thought that was just... you know.
And as you see, it is not. So please, stop staring at me and tell me what you need from me.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He is lying over there, and he will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then, you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake again.
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be healed, just to wake up for a while. What if we brew something with mint? That wakes me up like nothing else.
That is not such a bad idea, Henry. One can make a decoction from beryllium and mint. which is called cockerel potion. It will not heal the poor wretch, but it might wake him up for a bit. But it must be very strong. Not like what is sold by the quacks around here.
Hold on. I have something like that here.
And is it a strong enough decoction?
We'll soon find out.
Very well, friend. I will try to trust you.
All right. We'll see if I breed it properly.
What's happening? Where am I? Ow! That hurts!
Mishek? What's wrong? Christ! Can you hear me? Calm down and talk to me. Mishek, wake up! Oh, fuck!
Shit, whatever.
You said you were...
I did indeed. Until I...
Where is this map?
Similar to you. Overall, I...
What is...
Main fortune I went to...
Why not?
I was...
You were in...
Go where... But I... It is a...
Blood?
Yes. That is... Let others...
Where is...
You do not... Remember, Venice, people... If only they're... But I...
How did you...
You must... But the sun... Because I had quite...
What Sigismund's called?
I would all... What he did...
It's wrecked. Why did...
That not now.
And how'd you... The truth?
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing I have... But there is...
Thanks for your help. I didn't learn much, but I'll manage somehow.
That is... All right. I would not like for that poor fellow to have...
Daniel. Takarod.
At your service. What was that?
Finish! More...
Whoa, whoa.
What are you here for, friend?
Can I spend the night?
We're not...
I'll pay you.
Forgive me.
That doesn't matter. All right. I hope that'll...
Thanks.
I'll have a look. Let's talk about the price.
Well, I suppose we can try.
That?
My! Excellent. It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
There now. Whoa, whoa. Ka! Ka! Whoa, whoa. Calm down. I just want to talk.
Who's there? Get out of here right now, or I'll kick your ass! What do you want, then?
I've only come for one doc...
What fucking... Hold on. You mean that part opera, Della? A fella hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for, but all... Hey! How...
That doesn't matter.
Yes, it fucking does.
Let's just say someone important sent me. The less you...
All right. What do you want, then?
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter, and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be?
Go wherever you like.
All right. It's up in the loft, in the painted chest. You can take it. There's a ladder in the chamber, and you never saw... Fuck my cock! Let's see what you're made of, you bastard! Ha! Take that! Show your stuff! Ha!
You want to try me? Now you're gonna get it! Alert! Alert! Hey? What brings you here? Oh, you pooch.
Die!
Keep it up. Quick. Quick. Go! Quick! Come on! Whoa. Good. Die! Go! Die! Go! Die! Quick! Go! Go!
Hey, you. Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
You better believe it.
You really won't have anything to drink? What bloody guy would care if someone has a drink?
The kind who cares about people's health.
It's peculiar, even so. I just don't understand anything anymore. The world has changed, friend. War has changed.
What? What? Never change.
Bollocks. You used to need skills to train.
I need a place...
Sakura, you know what? Go down from here to the infirmary. But don't go that far, because just beyond the gate on the left, that one's free.
There's a couple...
That's good.
Shouldn't I...
If you'd have come from Prague with us...
Who should I...
You'll get your...
For a glorious art...
Soldiering is... But if you're bored... That's more...
I heard you were...
You heard right. But you won't hear any band footpads with no wall.
Could I see the cannon?
You will when the time's right. Don't worry.
You know it is forbidden for me.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsons. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, well, he might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on, Henry. Here, take our Laufenrock and wear it with pride. And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra, even if I have to go without.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soldier does when he gets paid? He gets shit drunk! Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlets?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink.
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers. At last, I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Nah, why not?
That's the spirit.
Careful, friend. Winning money of the captain is...
I'm seriously curious about you, lad. Remind me not to play with you next time. Like this. These ones here. That'll do me. Roll.
Great! I won! That's the way it's fucking done.
Ah, damn it. I almost had you. Oh well, you were better, sir. That's all there is to it.
Come now, don't start blubbing. And now for a drink.
And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts bezeni. Kitchen outdoors.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Will someone please explain to me what the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
We've got to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two, go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it?
What are your orders, Lord of Burmlaka?
What do you think? Catch the bastard who did it!
Well, that never would have occurred to me. We're lucky to have you here.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty properly, we could have spared ourselves this fuck-up.
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have to do something.
All right. You search this place, and I'll go to see Chertan in the infirmary.
Right now? What good can you do there? Be better if you help me here.
Do what I said, and don't concern yourself with me. I'll go where I want, when I want.
Fine. Go to hell for all I care. So, Henry, Chertan's at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed out of my head. I'd like to hear any suggestions.
Well, the most important thing is to keep this hushed up. Things will really go to shit if anyone finds out.
It's true. Doesn't take much to get that Cuman rabble's blood up. I don't want to end up in a goulash. We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is a right pain in the arse. Soldiering was different in my day. Nobody would have dared stab an officer right in the camp. Kurva! You know what, soldier? I'm gonna go and take care of something in my tent for a while. And you take a torch and search this place.
What am I supposed to be looking for?
I don't know. Anything. Maybe you'll find some clues. Maybe... Fucking and drinking until we're all slaughtered. Sigismund wants us all hung, drawn, and quartered. Sing, my friends, who be gutted like pigs. That's what awaits us from good old kings.
Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store will be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that? Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Cats to move it out of the camp somehow. Right.
Did you... Oh, let's hope Chertan can tell us something.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with cocks up there, Chertan croaked.
What?
Moose? That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off. He took one of his pagan potions and...
Why would Musa do so? You think he'd sit with us all evening like everything was fine, and then decide how...
Can someone explain what the fuck happened here?
Chertan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned. But he could not be more wrong about...
How dare you, you foreign dog!
Calm down, sir.
When Chertan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily. But what was not usual was that he started vomiting blood.
I'd bet it was the wine that killed. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice.
You are probably...
How come you even have wine here? You keep saying you're not allowed to drink.
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain, and for certain, it is not all that common in my country. I tried other...
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend till I bring the guard.
Wait, sir. As Henry here said, Musa was with... I have no idea what happened here, but Chertan was stabbed first.
So, he's in league...
With one of the half-wits here? I doubt...
Are you sure you're not trying to cover...
I beg your...
Don't try that on me. I know very well...
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a nobleman like you.
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to kill Chertan.
The lad's right.
Might I say a word about...
You can be glad you're not...
Please, sir. We won't leave this place and...
So I'm supposed to...
But, sir...
Silent, Musa! And my advice to...
Where do you think you're going, Henry? And talk. What do you say?
Well, sir,
I'm glad we see eye to eye. That's what I'd like to... We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible. But what do I know? How could I? We should...
But Groza...
There's no way I can get to him. Everyone... But you...
Me?
Who else? I need help. Someone I can trust. You have to get rid of the guard somehow.
All right.
I'm not sure. Grozov will most likely... Then he has to appoint a... And how long before he gets here?
All right.
Good idea. Grozov's men are all blockheads. And Henry.
Stop, you bastard!
But I'm Musa's...
Oh,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh.
That's what I'd like to know. They just came and said you wouldn't happen to know what's going...
Don't know.
It's...
Wouldn't you rather go...
Actually...
Henry?
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it.
I truly appreciate that. Tinja Sireye.
What?
It is a proverb from my country.
Well, we'll straight... What happened when you brought Chertan to the infirmary?
I already told you everything. Then I gave him some wine to drink. Soon after...
And what happened then?
Then the noble lord of Borumlak...
Did Chertan say...
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good.
What about that wine? Could I take a look at it?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived, so that I...
He poured it away?
Well, evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink, even vinegar. It smelt and looked the same. Perhaps it was...
Where was the wine?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. A very pretty girl. Catherine.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. The wine must have been poisoned here, in my infirmary.
All right.
I have done some thinking. The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan...
How can we...
That is not hard. I examine the dead body. I find the symptoms of the poison. That is...
And could I? I may not be as...
Excellent. The first thing to do, you must... Indeed, you can...
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is...
You have a whole...
I bought it on... But please...
Right. Who do you think?
I have no idea. Who do you... It might seem so at first. Most of the people in the camp respected Chertan.
Well?
And I would bet that it was one of them, because it cannot be you, me, or Katz. That leaves Grozov, Stephen, and the two. Someone should question them all.
Well...
I am very grateful.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer? You'd be long gone before Grozov.
Thank you for the offer. But look, and even if I did get away by some miracle...
All right, early man. He looks... coughed up some blood. Some poisons are... I can't see... But why would... Several stab the murderer. Almost... I can't... Never... He looks horrible. Nothing strange here except this... And what's the... I've heard... That'll have to do. He threw up on him. He had spasms. He shot himself. Warts or lesions on his hands. As red as a poppy. I mustn't forget anything.
Right, that's that. I should tell me so what I've learned.
What do you mean?
Maybe Cheritan drank too much lullaby well...
That is a very interesting idea, but it has one defect. The lullaby potion is for sleep, but not eternal. Did you not find...
The potion is...
This name, but if you think the symptom, are you sure it was that poison?
Absolute...
All right. Now... Wait!
Of course.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Even so, you have done more...
That's a good thing.
Of course it is.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing what I'm told to do.
I have more important things to do than to... Who?
I've no idea.
Even if I tell you...
No. I'm just carrying...
If you say so.
But I think I'll just...
Good luck.
He's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozav's fallen on hard times. Oh, that's Valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
I'm sorry.
No messing about, got it?
Ah, don't worry. I'm a saint.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about, got it?
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. Beautiful, but empty. No poison. I wouldn't mind a piece of that. Nails? Phew. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Oak. And dry as a bone. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Just a broom. Ugh, stinks of vomit. Nothing out of the ordinary. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame.
What are you roaming around here for?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
Good boy. Good boy.
Right.
My word. In the meantime...
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter, but before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die.
There are always problems.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry,
And who might...
That is Henry, sir.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important. Tell me, lad, why...
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel.
But if it wasn't Musa...
Chertan was killed by...
What? Me? Crow?
That's right, sir. His cat's is right.
Nobody but... And...
Crow tried to break into the store to steal powder, but Chertan caught him in the act.
What nonsense!
There was powder scattered all over the... Crow scattered the powder, but then he had to flee.
Anyone could have done that. Is that...
Stop all this! Listening to peasants like you two is painful. What happened next?
Yes, sir.
It seems someone...
Crow helped carry Chertan.
Sir Musa?
No, sir.
Ha! He...
You brewed it yourself, and that's exactly what was...
You fucker! I don't have it!
That's in... I've heard...
What?
Sir Grosov.
Leave me...
Don't make this hard...
You whoresons! You're mine!
Well, Lord Stieberitz,
True. Get rid of the body outside. And...
My head...
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp.
What?
Exactly. And look where you're...
You can't do...
Indeed, I can. I will live in the royal tent.
it's all yours. We won't be staying much...
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Going?
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to...
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark, just...
What about you?
Good to see you.
Manuel.
Greetings. Good to see you.
Greetings.
It's happening.
At last, I will.
Tell Zizka everything.
I will. But be careful once it...
Careful.
All right.
The sooner the deserters, traitors, I still can't believe that Kryle betrayed us.
Ah, don't worry about it.
In any case, you may be...
I...
Say yes!
It'll be an honor.
Well, let's leave it be now. Right.
Aye, sir.
Said let's...
So the devil jumps him from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the horns, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving the devil such a hiding. The fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it.
What have you found, boy?
You're no match for us, fucker!
You wanna try me?
Come on then!
Fuck!
Let him have it!
You won't get me!
You're not only you're a dead.
That's him!
You haven't attacked!
Sehr gut!
There.
What's the matter?
It just doesn't seem right, what we did to those people.
Not people, the enemy, trust me. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his...
What are they like?
Well...
Yeah, the sooner...
To the task!
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush.
We did. And that means the devils...
Another reason not to stick around.
Well, we're in luck.
And what about Brabant?
I just don't trust them somehow.
We'll see how they...
Indeed, we... Get ready!
Good morning, Henry.